Today's date is April 28th, 2023, and I'm just going to cover what's on the list of to be cleaned up. So here on the bathhouse, the mud came and got all along the wall. I'm glad I put that tar paper on there. Then there used to be this huge rock right here used to be over here, but the dirt got eroded out of it, and then it rolled over and took a part of the roof out. I don't know if that can adjust it. There, you can see that better, and it's resting up against the bathhouse. It fragmented and is down there, so all of this has to be jackhammered out. So that's on the list of to be done. The this cross member here, well, it used to be resting on that rock. So now I got it. When I get this out, I got to put in a post here. But the primary beam, this beam right here, is already supported. That's all supported here. That was just to add another layer of support. So it didn't fall, but it did to some extent. You can see where it is fortunately resting on this tree stump right here. So that's task one. Okay, task two is we bought a replacement light at Lamps Plus. That was a pretty good deal. This right here was a pretty expensive Craftsman style, all copper, and that was destroyed. So I'm going to try to reclaim this at a later date. That was pretty expensive light, and that was attached to this pedestal that I made a while back, but it's twisted. I don't know if it shows up in the video here. I can maybe go up here and see how that turns out. So this is the second task. The snowplow took out the whole curb right here, and it hit the corner and twisted this, broke the light and a bunch of other stuff. And so I got this pipe right here. I'm going to try and twist this around and get the foundation all dug out, move these things. These things are heavy, so I'm going to try and put these boards the way I originally did it, and then let those set in there, and then pour concrete in there. That's what those 3 bags of concrete are for. So this is task number 2. Task number 3 is the snowplow pushed the trash house over, and took all my decorative brick off of the retaining wall that I made here. Now I think this validated my theory that a serpentine wall is many times stronger than just a straight wall, because it creates like an S, multi-S. I started there, came in, had it curve out here, and then come back in and curve over here. So this is pretty obvious when you drive up. It's kind of, I don't know if you can, the trees are kind of blocking it now, but you can see how that's all tilted. So what I'm going to do, put a tether on this and support it, and then dig this out and pull this back. But before I do that, I got to put the get that decorative brick out of there and see what I can recover from it, and then bring that forward. And so The this trash house has probably got the highest priority, so I'll probably be working on that today. Okay, task 4 is the snow load was so heavy it broke off my side view mirrors, and my anti-filling up the bed of the Camino thing that I built in December. I did a video on that. The snow was so heavy. Look what it did to the roof right here. Right on the seam, the strongest part, which I didn't think would be able to do anything. But when I got back up here, the bed was full of water. That has to be 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. You know, I don't have any idea, but it wasn't good for the suspension I just put on this. I haven't been able to drive it yet, so you can see I have to get these. I just ordered the mirror, some replacement mirrors, whatever can work. So when the plow came in, it dented my fender there, took off the headlight, and as you can see here, almost a 90-degree bend on the front bumper, and it's just kind of hanging there on the on my grill. You can see what it did to my grill there. So naturally, the insurance, nothing's covering this, so you got to take it in the shorts if you're so inclined to wear them. But that's task 4, so I'm gonna get to it. Okay, here we are with an update on this lamp. I'm still trying to straighten this out. I'm gonna have to put a hoist on here. I don't know if you can see, this is kind of crooked here. I'm trying to twist this way. I'm almost got it straight, but it's still, and then this way is, I have to raise it over on the south side. So in the meantime, I'm going to get a hoist and put it in the pipe there and try to scooch it around there. Okay, so you can see how I got this come along set up. I'm going to just see if the theory might just be bending the pipe. So now I gotta, oh, it's stretching the rope, so as you can see there. So I'll just keep cranking on it and see if it finally breaks loose. A new report coming up. Okay, I got it straight. You know, I wanted it in line with my retaining wall here, so I got that straightened out. Now I have to tilt it this way, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, here it is many hours later. And I finally got it straightened out. It's relatively level. You know, these rocks, I mean these pieces right here weren't level on there, but, and the pedestal is just formed. Anyway, this I have the what I wanted. I accomplished what I wanted to do. I wanted to have this plane right here parallel with this edge of the wood, and it's, what did I do with that tape? I don't have that tape now. Darn it. So I had to lift this off. This is a solid chunk of concrete. Man, that thing is heavy. Oh, here we go. So from there to here is about 1 foot. And oh, it moved on me again. Darn. I have to push that over that way a little. So about 3/4 of an inch. I guess when I pounded this rock in there, it moved it. Boy, you know, sometimes it's better to leave things alone than do that last little adjustment. That's true for cars too. Let me knock this in there. That'll push it over. I broke my sledgehammer. Let's see what that did. That's 1 foot. And that's 1 foot. So I got it in. A snowplow did it in one little blink and it was off. So now what's remaining is I got to fill that. There's power on this cord, so, but let me do this. I'll set the light on there. Ugh. Let's see how that looks. It's not like our previous light, but it'll illuminate the area. That's all we want it to do. So I'll hook that up tomorrow. I gotta break these up with the jackhammer right here. All of these have to be broken up and this curb reformed. That's what those boards are for. And then I can backfill the pedestal. So that was the project. The next one is the trash enclosure. So until tomorrow. Okay, here's an addendum. There's the light in action. So yeah, finally got that done. So we're gradually working away at it. So that's it. That's the light project. Here's an addendum. I was able to get the bumper off and kind of push the light in. It's kind of solid. So I got the bumper off. That's a task now. I can use the El Camino to I have to haul a bunch of junk from everything that the snowplow destroyed. So there it is. It fits in the bed because it's all bent. Boy, it just ripped the bolts out of the frame. So anyway, that's an addendum. You know, from afar it still looks like an El Camino. But got to address those dents right there. So I was going to start this up. Let's see how it does. It's been a while. Got good oil pressure. It's over 60. Oops. So I'm going to take this back down to where it was. So anyway, that's the end of this video.